Hey, I'm Matt Hillebrand with Don's Appliances. Does your range or cooktop look like this? Well, what you need to clean it is a cleaning kit, and the one we use is a Fresh, which is going to have everything inside that we're going to need to clean this top. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a stainless steel scraper, we're going to have some cleaning pads, and we're going to have our cooktop cleaner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep this top. We're going to get this top looking as good as new. So be sure to continue to watch the video and you'll see exactly how we do this. So I'll go ahead and open that. Grab one of our Scotch-Brite pads. Shake this up very well. And that's our Fresh cooktop cleaner. And then I'm very liberal with the amount of cleaner we have, and I'm going to go ahead and just rub it on real excessively here. So there's not a right or wrong way to really put this on. I like to cover the area, and you'll notice there's probably some food residue, as you can kind of hear as I go across. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our razor blade. And a lot of people think that the blade will hurt the top. But as we come across, we're just going to peel as much food off of this. And as you can see, it's taken quite a bit off. And if you notice around the edge of the burner, this is where food gets baked onto our burner top. So as this element gets hot, food overflows and it burns to the top. A good way to prevent a lot of that is to clean it up right when it happens. Because if not, it's only going to get worse. And as you can see, we're beginning to see a pretty noticeable difference around the perimeter of that burner. You have to really continue to work to get all of those marks off. And this step is going to have to be done multiple times, but this is just the first quick go around. And if you notice, I mean, that top already looks considerably better. Go ahead and put some of that on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean that a little bit with a wet paper towel. So this second step, it doesn't matter how you do it. This is just my personal preference. I like to come across with a wet paper towel to kind of go after some of those hard stains that are on each of the burners. And I feel right around the perimeter here that just from the two quick applications we've done. And this also cleans the porcelain too. So this is all porcelain around the perimeter. Definitely don't put a blade on the porcelain. The blade is only to be used on the glass. So I'm just gonna hit that and that. Let's come around here a little bit. And actually, I'm just going to come across the back here with this wet paper towel. Just see what we can get off of the back. With the cleaner still on. Just continue working around where those hard stains are. Because all it is food residue. That's what continues being pulled off even after multiple cleanings. And that's more of that burnt on food. So I'm gonna just finish up here real quick. More on there. Not too bad. All right, so let's bring that back across again. And it can be tedious, so let's not kid ourselves. I mean, this didn't just happen overnight. That's why it's always best when the top is still hot. Wipe down your top when you're done. And if you do have some food like spaghetti sauce or grease that's been burned to the top, clean it right away, because you won't have to go through quite as many steps, or you may not even have to do this. But this is for those if you're moving into a new home or if you're moving into a rental unit and you've got this, or if somebody in the house is a little bit of a messy cook, this is how you can kind of make your cooktop or your stovetop look a lot better. I would say that looks a lot better.